to try to rush the boss a little bit because I want to get a little bit of gold this stage. I don't know if I'll be able to kill him with these 2 units, but I'm going to give it a shot. I've got a couple of mages and an Eagle Man. So I'll be able to do some damage from the back line. I just don't know if I'll be able to heal myself enough to keep it up for enough fights to kill him. And he also, I mean, he's got 229 HP, and I recall him having some pretty good defense. So at least I could hit him. I know some of the bosses, last time early on I had trouble hitting, or well, the first difficult bosses like Debonair, and especially Wearies, who's at least like 2 times harder than Debonair. But yeah, there's a big miss. So probably not gonna be able to take him out with these 2 units, but the other units will be here in a little bit. So with the damage I'm taking right now, not too bad. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to heal it all back, but not as bad as it could be. I guess we'll see what he does with his launch attack if he uses that on Blade again. Yeah, it's still not that bad. To have it in the water, but I think most of the stage fights, or the stage boss fights, are just not going to be in the water. There's no way to make that happen. Yeah, let's just send it back. Alright, let's see how Canopus does. Or Langley, rather. So you should do really well, because I think it's mostly physical attacks. Yeah, so this unit will do some moves. It'll do better if I actually target the leader. It's quite a bit of damage out of the skeleton. But I guess he's been fighting in the water mostly, so he's probably had some fun. Just hadn't seen him do 30 plus before. But regardless, I'm going to take 0 damage unless Debonair uses Blade against the backline guy. So it's quite a success. Although it would be nice to actually damage Debonair too. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if I set this up right, I guess I would put the octopus on the bottom. Okay, so I did take a little bit of damage, but not that much. So the question is, well, yeah, he only gets 3 attacks. Almost got a physical attack against Debonair. Alright, send it right back. The good news is those units can keep us up for a while. And then you can see my other units kind of slowly coming in from the side. So we'll get there eventually, kind of slipping up the moat. Sadly, it looks like he healed all the damage back from the first 2 fights, so I don't think I'm really going to be doing anything besides wearing my first 2 units down before the other units get here. I still might be able to take him out before the day turns. Okay, well, I'm going to do a little more damage this time as Phantom didn't miss. So maybe I'll slowly lower him down before the other units get here. Definitely the octopus is doing quite well on land. This is, of course, one of my higher level octopi. I gotta make sure that the next unit that fights this unit has the physical setup so that it'll be on the lower side. So I'll probably be able to get a hit on Debonair if I do that. Well, at least an attempt to get a hit. I think he's pretty good at dodging physical attacks. And then that other unit is just kind of hanging out, flying in circles. It's got some interesting... and I forgot to change it. Oh well. So, I don't know. The octopus is probably going to attack the other red dragon, unfortunately. Since I didn't move it to the bottom. Silly me. But he may only... it probably is only going to waste 1 attack anyway. Well, no, the skeleton should kill it unless it misses. guess the skeleton isn't blocking the other fire dragon's fire attack. It's just that he's attacking the Raven Man, which is not exactly it. Much of it's hard to take fire damage. Ouch. So yeah, I could have got too physical. Well, 2 attempts to hit Debonair physically. Let's move back up. Yeah, I don't know. This guy, 119 now, I'm gonna have to wait for the other guys to get there. I don't know where the other unit's going.
Fight it out.
Oh, I bet he's going after my opinion leader. I bet that's the aliens. Wait. So we can actually hit him. Okay, it's looking pretty good. This rate might actually kill him in, say, 3 more fights? Be conservative. 2 to 3, maybe. And I think the really nice thing about this battle is that a lot of the damage is physical, and I'm really well equipped to deal with physical damage between the undead and the octopi tanks. There's no lightning damage. And then it gets spread out a little bit because the fire damage and the blade damage go against the strongest. Ouch, that really hurt. Whereas all the physical damage goes in up front, so it's not going to put all the damage onto a single unit. Although, of course, with the undead, it might have been slightly nicer if it was all focused on the front line, but it's spread out enough that it's not an issue. That unit is done. I'll just let the other units kind of crowd in here.
Fight it out.
And I suppose I could have moved the octopus again, but at this rate it doesn't matter. It's just a question of how many fights there'll be in this train of units before it goes down. But still definitely has been the hardest boss fight so far. Not in the sense that he's a threat to wipe out my unit every time, because it's just really not, but it's just taking him quite a bit of time to go down. So it's a bit of a preview to Gary's, because Gary's is going to be even harder to take down, and of course do probably twice as much damage as Debonair is doing. So that'll be a really tough fight. Alright, so now Canopus' unit. Well, it's hard to tell. There's a bunch of them coming up. Yep, Canopus.
Fight it out.
It's already back to 80, so... I don't know, I guess if I get lucky with the ninja, I might be able to do it. Now, he's definitely not weak to lightning. This Canopus actually has pretty good defense. Although, that is a strength-based attack. So Debonair probably has much better defense against strength-based attacks. And this octopus is evidently very low level. Well, I guess this is actually now, I think they're around level, they're 9 to 10 or so. So it's not my lowest level unit, but it's on the lower end. But still, we soften up a little bit, so... physical attack against my highest dodging character in the entire army for a while, and the Sylph may catch Canopus eventually, but with the nerf to Sylph, probably not. Probably Canopus will remain my highest agility character. Right, the witches actually should do a pretty good job if they don't get destroyed. So, of course, Blade probably will do like 80 damage to a witch. No, didn't work. It could have worked out. Targeted fire damage might have done pretty well. And I guess really big. I don't know. I mean, we should leave it on weak. This is not going to do there's no reason to target the leader because I don't have any targeted. Yeah, this will work out better. And then I'll have a chance to charm. Yeah, that's a good miss because, well, actually, yeah, she will be the blade target, so, well, if she'd been hit, it would have been better. Yeah, he's got pretty good black defense, really. Alright, well, next fight, probably get a physical attack off against him. Since this dragon's getting so low. 86, ouch. Alright, getting a little closer here. Oh, this is a bit of a marathon boss fight.
Write it out.
Alright, this really should do it with the mage and the Valkyrie, let's say. Get really lucky. Although, interesting. So he is weakest to black, I guess just the previous caster just didn't have the levels of the ends. Alright, 2 more attacks, actually 3 more attacks directly, and lightning. I've got a pretty good chance of taking it off. Of course, if I can hit it. Not that time. Or that time. Okay, so I may have to send back a couple more units. A little bit of luck. Well, somewhat luck to have him hit that guy instead of my range or something. 9 damage. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't be worried about not taking a couple of physical attacks earlier because it just really wouldn't have made much difference.
Write it out.
Yeah, this is not really gonna do anything. Maybe I can take out one of the dragons and get the level 6 fairy level. That's pretty much the only good that can come of this, I think. And I thought, for some reason, that Ash had a chat with Debonair, but I guess, that's alright. The Dragonair is just incredible. She's level 4. She just has ridiculous stats from the boosted base stats, and of course she was in the opinion leaders unit for all of the turrets until last level. Okay. So you got the weak dragon up front. We'll see.
Write it out.
Don't hold out a lot of hope to take him out this time. But maybe I'll get lucky. Nope. So I think I'll do at most 10 damage with bolts and 10 damage with physical attacks. So we're talking about 5 hits probably to kill him. And I only have 5 hits left, so there's no way. So I'll have to send in everybody again, and, you know, it's just a matter of time. Whoa! Okay, so why did I only do 10 damage with lightning before? Okay, well, I guess it's night, so his defense went down. Either way, I won't complain. What's a sudden conclusion you've come to? Perhaps just hitting him over the head, you know, get rid of some charm spell or something. But regardless, we will see again. So I'm hoping for like 5k, 8k maybe. Nothing huge, because I think it still took me 3 or 4 days to do this map. And that's how it's going to be. I'm never going to, you know, rush to the end of these maps. Okay, well this actually, 10k, that's great. Considering the slowness of Octopus. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll have the next one up in probably 2 or 3 days.